Yo, what's good? In Battle of Verdansk, there are 6 things to unlock, and that is by dealing a lot of damage to the train. Throughout the next few days, you can play this over and over, and there's a little strategy I recommend which involves getting hold of a minigun, and this will help you deal enough damage in the short amount of time the train is now circling around the map. As you know, it ends in a certain location, and you need to deal about 10,000 score/damage throughout this game mode. And in this little guide, I'm going to show you where to land, what to drop, where to drive, and what weapons to use to get that much damage dealt in that short amount of time. I've done it with the squad and I've done it with some randoms as well, so let's just jump into the game and I'll show you how it's done. So there are 6 things to unlock, with a 7th right at the very end. The first 6 are done by dealing damage. These little icons in the corner show you've done enough damage to unlock one of the new icons or weapon skins, and of course that coveted player card for getting all 6. So stick around to the end to get the secret 7th one. Not everyone's got that one yet. So let's get started with the strategy. So the first thing you're going to do is land really close to that TNT, get it placed on the wall, and then use somebody else's munition box. Somebody's going to use it, as you know. Then get a vehicle if you can and get onto this raised bridge as soon as possible and get that weapon mounted on top of the bridge. Keep ploughing until you run out of ammunition, throw your 2 grenades or C4, whatever you have, and then use your ammunition box. Then jump onto the train and just plough bullets, point blank range, and again until you run out of ammunition. Stay on this train until you kind of pass some of the vehicles. Grab one as soon as possible because you're going to need to make a beeline for the end of the airfield. Here is where one of the 2 airdrops land, and this is where you're going to find the little goodies known as the minigun. Ignore everything else and be as quick as you can. Maybe even let someone else open it. Just be quick on the ground and find that minigun. Here's what it looks like. There's actually 2 loot crates dropping at the same time here. One is on the airfield, another a bit further around near the tower. If you don't get the first one, maybe get the second one. As long as you've got a fast vehicle like a bike or a chopper, you can quickly grab that before someone else does. So the strategy from here is quite straightforward. You want to be keeping sure that this minigun does not die. You do not want to lose it no matter what. People on other teams will hear you and pretty much follow you around until you die, and maybe they'll pick it up. But if you can hang around buildings and haystacks and vehicles that you can recognize, if you do die, you can land back on it, pick it up, and away you go. What you need to do is keep an eye out for teammates dropping down ammunition boxes. They haven't got to be in your squad exactly, but just anyone on the playing field can refill this minigun in a millisecond. All done, you're back up to 320 bullets again. Just keep moving forward in a vehicle. If you've got a lovely teammate, you can jump in the back of their car or on the back of the van, just keep shooting, which would be great. Keep up the pace. My suggestion is to not join your teammates, but instead someone else's. Therefore, you can then maximize your shooting potential in the short amount of time you have around the track. So staying really far forward, making sure you get to the next checkpoint really early, and those checkpoints are when those big red tankers are available to be shot at. They're the best things. I mean, with a minigun you can shoot at anything at any range anyway, but I like to get ahead and keep holding down, shoot, boom, straight down the middle, and use other people's munition boxes. Keep firing and refilling, refiring, refilling. Towards the end it's going to get quite stressful. You're getting close, you're looking down in the bottom left corner and noticing you're nearly done, but every vehicle around you is going to get destroyed by cluster strikes, so you need to get really far ahead. I'm talking really far ahead, and use your minigun's range to deal with that. You really wish you could have a teammate with you with a munitions box. It would be awesome, but otherwise just get to the bridge, then use a vehicle to get to the next power sort of petrol or gas station, so you've got yourself a lot of range, because otherwise you'll be chasing it, running, stunned, and it's really difficult to keep up. As you can see in the background, it's really difficult to stay ahead. My suggestion is to drive ahead and look back over your shoulder. Once you see all 6 icons have lit up, that means you've done the challenge, you've dealt enough damage. The game will end by itself, but there is still one last thing for you to do, is to drop your weapons, both of them. So hold down and then scroll over and then press the triangle or swap weapon button and keep running towards the boneyard. On the left of the boneyard after the cutscene is something for you to press use on, and you'll unlock yourself a little weapon charm. How lovely. So here is that little shark special charm. Not many people will have this one. So here are the other 6 things you've unlocked. Hopefully this guide has been helpful. Drop a like if it has, and of course subscribe for more content on Verdansk very shortly. My name's Gaaba. You take care. Have a great weekend.